Now, from your number one news source of source, stay tuned. As you can see, I've been writing for days my downloads, and I'm going to be posting a couple videos back to back because the time is now to rise and don't be a hoarder with your knowledge, because if you hoard the knowing, you will not be abundant. Period. God has always been depicted as an eye. Think about the ancient Egyptians, the eye of Horus. For our eyes can only perceive the light that we have understanding to perceive. We are called humans because we are hues of light. Our visions pick up light sensors that is reflected back into us. Our perception of God has been turned off until now. This is why spirituality is going through the roof. We're learning the truth of our origin, which is solidifying trust for that organic knowing to come back into our bodies, for us to be able to open up and to receive the downloads based on how pure our hearts are with the intention of using this knowledge. Okay? Everybody is waking up because we are getting solar flares most high. We've been getting solar flares now, and we will continue until 2030. 2019 to 2030 is Solar Maximus 25. The last time this was here was back in the 1700s, okay? We haven't had solar flares like this for a very, very long time. This is why I want to get this information out to help spread knowledge. I read this passage in the book of Revelations. It says, clothed with the sun, the moon under her feet, and on her head, garland of 12 stars. Okay? When I read that, it makes sense as what's happening right now. We are purging the subconscious belief, right? We're getting clothed. We're getting cloaked with all this solar energy. Okay? We've been experiencing this solar energy now for 6 years. Reflect how much we have expanded on metaphysical knowledge, physics, technology, and awareness since 2019. What that means to me is our feet, right? We are planted. We are planted on earth, right? And what the sun is helping us do is to unleash the subconscious, to unleash the subconscious that was the 12 stars, the 12 zodiacs that we are coming to understand, to alchemize. The feminine is subconscious. The feminine is spiritual awakening. Because we have completed the 12 zodiac cycles and are emerging into 13, which was taken out of the Western astrology, Ophiuchus, meaning Christ, right? So we are being clothed, we're being cloaked with this solar energy to release the subconscious programming, to release any limited beliefs or bindings that keep us trapped and separated from the knowing of God. Revelation just means the abolishment of fear. How we understand this abolishment of fear is through our own individual journeys. I don't know what that looks like for you, but all I can do is share with you what I understand to help lessen the load for you to navigate what we are going through. Everything is energy, okay? Everything is in number sequence. How God talks to us is through codes, right? Think of the Matrix. That's why we look at our phones at a certain time. That's why we have, yesterday I was hanging out with my buddy, and the whole time he was here, it was synchronicity after synchronicity, synchronicity after synchronicity. And then he showed me this wrench and it had 3838. And I Googled the angel number 338 and it was in total alignment with what we were talking about. And he's like, wow, that's pretty fucking savage. I'm like, yep. So we've been off kilter for a long time. And why we've been off kilter is because we've been run like rats. We've been programmed like rats. They took this rat and they made it smell this flower and every time it smelt this flower, it would get zapped with electricity. It then bred, it was a male rat, when it procreated, those babies instantly had a fear of that scent. Okay? This is what we've been bred into. Epigenetics is real. Some of us are here to heal karma from our past, meaning we're here to live off purposes. We're here to learn certain incarnations. Anybody born before 2012 has karma that they must repay. 2012 was the ending of the Maya, it was the ending of the illusion. So any souls reincarnated from 2012 onward, they're a whole different lineage, they're a whole different understanding. Like they can navigate these energies better than us, right? So a lot of us are now understanding the magnitude of what our programmings are to date and what our conditioned thinkings are, right? Like, how do I judge somebody? How do I compare somebody? How do I not love myself? What filth do I attract into my life? Or what addictions do I have? Is it porn? Is it women? Is it men? Is it attention? Is it victimization? Is it narcissism? This is now bubbling into light. And how it manifests is in your unconscious programming. You know, a lot of people have been living this way. It has halted. You are now in the trials and tribulations, which just means is you're just going to reap what you sow now most high. These solar flares are from 2019 to 2030. How interesting if we look at it from a bigger perspective. Okay? Humanity is going to wake up more than ever in this month. Period. Is that you? Are you feeling it? We've been breadcrumb for eons or for a long time now about our lineage. No more. Our ancestors didn't have the choice when Jesus was here. Their society was so fear based that, man, like think about it. Ancient Jerusalem compared to right now, we have the opportunity to choose curiosity or to choose ignorance. What do you have to fear? Nothing. So these solar flares are really making us feel uncomfortable within our everyday lives, within our family dynamics, within our eating habits or extra curriculum habits. We may be noticing it more. A lot of people are feeling sick. A lot of people's bodies are now bringing in the light codes, which is forcing us to slow down. You could be feeling heavy mentally, physically. You might have jolts of energy and then real lows. You might be feeling super emotional. You might be going through shit and you can't hide. This energy is going to make you see what you must change, period. It is pure photonic energy. It is here to decalcify our third eye through bringing up these limited beliefs, through bringing up these situations that our karma is going to draw us into, to then surrender and be like, why the fuck does this keep happening to me? Period. In addition, if you are a light being, if you have a connection with source and you're really starting to work on it and you're starting to notice certain people around you, withdraw. Okay? You're just going to make yourself more uncomfortable. Your anxiety is going to be through the roof. This is the time that we are being challenged to really trust our gut instinct, really trust our God given gift of discernment. How is it acting out in your lives? We are cloaked with the sun, with the moon beneath our feet, because the sun is going to be on us so that the moon can draw the energies of the subconscious. We're also walking into a full moon right away. This full moon is very powerful. So yeah, whatever you're feeling, just go into it, man. It isn't here to scare you. It isn't here to cause confusion. The only confusion that you are causing is the lack of acceptance to what you may be hearing, right? A lot of people, you'll watch people and it's intimidating, right? But there's like, the time is now. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know if that makes sense. Much love.